That's disappointing. Looks like I'll have to sit inside after all. God's sake. Freaking see that downside to the sun and downside to having a black phone. Crying out loud. It's like you're bored now. I want to sit inside. I want to sit inside. What do I sit inside for? Does your council what? No, it doesn't. We don't have air conditioning like that here in UK. No. Do you know what's a funny trick actually? I was just about to say, so I seen a video the other day, my radiators, right? I don't know if this actually works because I can't, it doesn't feel like it's making any difference. You turn your radiators to zero or to the ice cap. You turn your radiators right down to zero or to the ice. There's an ice snowflake on it, and you turn it to that, and then you put your thermostat up really high. That it's supposed to blow out cold air, but I don't think it's working. Like it's cold. It's not obviously coming. It's not coming out with hot air, but it's. I don't think it's making much of a difference. Yeah, but yeah, I'm inside. My phone overheated. My phone doesn't like the sun, obviously. My phone's like Rebecca, sits inside when it's hot. So yes, I don't. Does anybody else know that trick? And if it works, has anybody else heard that with the radiators? And I don't know if that costs as much money as putting heating on as well. It's the first time I've tried it, so I don't know. So I'll have to put it to the test. Let's see if I get my others back now or if they've disappeared. My phone's usually quite good, actually. It's the second time it's done that now, overheated and crashed like that. But, oh well, it is what it is. Let's see if we can pick this back up now. See, I'm bored now. I don't want to sit inside. I don't want to sit inside. It's boring. I feel like I'm, like, sitting here just doing nothing. Sunday though. Sunday. God, yesterday. Was it? It's Saturday yesterday, wasn't it? Was it? See, this week I've been so lost some days. Literally, was it Friday or Saturday? I thought it was Wednesday. I'm like, what the heck is going on with these days? I mean, do you know what I mean? It's crazy. Here's a mess. Bloody here's a mess. Shove it up. Donkey's tail. Donkey's tail. Oh, I wish we had things to do. I wish we had things to do. And the thing is as well, like, I'm so torn because taking Ozzy for a walk, right, now I'm seeing so many videos, so many people have put in videos up having a go at other people for walking the dogs. Now, personally, I get, don't get me wrong, I get where they're coming from. I do understand they're just looking out for the welfare of the dog and whatnot. However, on the other hand, it must be so, like, some people might not have a choice. Some people might actually not have a choice but to take their dogs out with them. You know what I mean? Again, going back to what we were talking about the other day of living in a world of just judgmental people sticking their nose into other people's business. Me, as a dog owner, if I want to walk Ozzy, if I want to take my dog for a walk, I will. It's my dog, my choice, right? But just people just feeling the need to have a go at other people. Why are you walking your dog? Get your dog inside. You know what I mean? It's too hot. Get your dog inside. And like I said, I get it. I do. I understand it, that it must be so hot for them with the fur and the paws and everything. But yeah, on the other hand, they still need walks. They still need exercise. You know what I mean? Like I say, some people might not actually have a choice when it comes to, you know, taking the dogs out, or if they're going somewhere and they need to take the dogs with them. They don't know, when you're having a go at someone, when you're having a pop at someone, you don't know their situation. Do you know what I mean? You don't know what situation that they're in. So, you know what I mean? I just think that just some people have just got so out of hand recently. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, buddy, Dad, what do you think? You're too hot, though, aren't you? You're seriously too hot. You've been so unsettled, haven't you? Is my chat working? Is my chat? Yeah, it is working. Hello again, argument. My phone crashed. My phone crashed. Isn't it, Ozzy? You've been so unsettled last couple of days. You're up and down like a yo-yo, aren't you? You don't know whether you want to be outside or inside, do you? You go out for a bit, then you come back in, and then you go out for a bit, don't you? Hey, oh, sorry, just elbowed you in the mouth. My baby. Yeah, I don't know if you like this weather or not, do you? Hey? What do you think, eh? What do you think? My baba smudge? Yeah, I don't know if you were just in the middle of telling me argument what you were busy doing before my phone crashed. My poor Baba Ozzy. I think my poor Baba Ozzy is too overheated. Go say hello to people. Hey, go say hello. Say hello to everybody. Hey, say hello to everybody. Hey. I guess you've seen the light. What light is that are you on about, eh? What light is that? I haven't seen you for a while. Or you just a number, what, you know, a name on top of a million other people who've got a similar name. What light is that? Yeah, are you on about I nearly died and went to heaven? That light. Eh? Nearly died and went to heaven, didn't we, Ozzy? Nearly crossed over into the light. Eh? Nearly crossed over into the light, didn't we? Midnight finger surgeon. Midday finger sergeant. I love that name. Midday finger sergeant. Oh, it's not. I wouldn't say it's ending. It's just taking a different direction in it. It's taking a different direction. Still auditing going around. It's just. I think it's just too repetitive now. It's just too repetitive. I don't know if it officially come to an end, because auditing itself might end, but there'll still be out and about people filming. That's not going to come to an end. Do you know what I mean? That's not going to come to an end. Put out in public with a camera, like me walking in Aussie in park, or me walking Aussie anywhere in a town centre is not going to come to an end. So that's never going to come to an end, especially not where social media is going. That's never going to come to an end. Yeah, I'm back. I had to bloody let my phone cool down. It overheated and crashed. It's all coming to an end. Is the world coming to an end? That's not auditing. Okay. Well, there you go then. That's it. So, but like, for example, if I'm out vlogging, if I'm out walking about filming, like when I'm out and an incident happens, and police turn up at that incident and I'm still filming, does it become an audit then? Does it become an audit then? You know, when I get confronted with an officer telling me I can't film that incident, you know what I mean? I'm just out enjoying walking Aussie in the park, and then I get approached by an officer and he tells me to stop filming. That then becomes an audit then, doesn't it? Can't, as long as your owners take out plenty of water for their dogs, it's okay. They like a bottle of water splashed with them as well, keeping them. But Aussie doesn't. That's the thing. Bloody Aussie doesn't. Do you know the weird thing about bloody Aussie? It drinks more when it's cooler. When it's really, really super hot, it doesn't actually drink all that much. I mean, when we're out and about, obviously, it wants a little bit more because it gets thirsty. But when we're indoors, it actually doesn't drink all that much. But yet, as soon as it cools down, it drinks loads. So it's weird. World coming to an end. What have I walked into? You should know, Jesus. You should know. Let auditor know. He's saying the world's coming to an end. YouTube's about auditing, it's about video. Exactly, it's about upload, it's about content. I've said this from the very start. It's about content and it's about different content. That's it. That's all it is. And auditing's a part of it. There's all sorts of different uploads, all different kinds of different videos and different platforms and different ways of filming stuff. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. That's why it got to a point where I started saying some people call me an auditor, some people don't. You know what I mean? I've always said I'm a vlogger, I'm a content creator, but other people still say I'm an auditor. So it's down to everyone's discretion. It's down to what anyone, when you watch a video, it's how you perceive that video on YouTube. What you make it out to be, you know. Auditing doesn't belong on YouTube, does it not? All right, well, where does it belong then? Because it's on YouTube. You can say that, but it's on YouTube and it's been on YouTube for a long time. And my guessing is it's still going to be on YouTube. So that makes no sense whatsoever. I look after mod stuff. So just because you're not a fan of auditing doesn't mean auditing isn't a thing. The cops are clamping down with it. No, I don't know. I disagree. The readjusting to it. They might not like it, but they're readjusting to it. They can't stop it. They've never been able to stop it. Belongs in prison again. Change the record. Seriously, change the record. Change the record. It's getting boring now. Can't mind the one bit. Exactly. This is what I was just saying. This is what I was just saying, Joel. That it just, you know what I mean? People feel the need to just interfere into what other people are doing. I enjoy getting out and about in public and filming. That's my business. That's what I enjoy doing. And yet other people think that's wrong, and other people feel the need that they can tell other people what they can and can't do. Until you are literally breaking the law, committing a crime, you know, fair enough, if I was stood there breaking into a building, smashing a car window and breaking into it, then everybody has the right to step in and do something about it. But when I'm just walking about minding my own business, leave me alone. Leave me to it. I'm not bothering you, don't bother me, you know. How was it that you cannot walk your dog? That's what I mean. This weather is so unpredictable. You know what I mean? This weather is just so unpredictable that one minute it's glorious weather like this, and the next minute it could be throwing it down. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Yeah. Like I said, I do. I get where people are coming from about walking the dogs in heat. That it's not good for them, but is it good for him not getting the exercise they need as well? Best stream Catwoman did was at the market with Dino. Oh, really? Thank you for that. Thank you for that. A bit of a random one. What makes you say that one out of all the others I've done? What was it about that you liked, if you don't mind me asking? She does. No, I haven't spoke to Dino for a while. We're all just doing our own thing, that's all, you know what I mean? Not falling out with him or anything. It's all kicked off, right? Thunderstorms and floods. Well, this is what I was saying, Jesus. Yeah, exactly. This is the thing with our weather. I'm surprised when we had that heat wave a couple of weeks ago. I'm surprised we wasn't hit. So it's either water shortage. We go from drought and water shortage to floods, from one scale to the other. You know, one minute it's too hot and you know what I mean. We're running low on water. A few days later, bloody constant rain, thunderstorms and floods. So it's way too hot, man, to go out. I like it. I want to be out in this weather. I want to be out in this weather. I just wish I lived in a more interesting place and there were more to do. It's all planned and controlled. I wouldn't be surprised. I definitely wouldn't be surprised. Honestly, I really wouldn't be surprised if there's something in it. I wouldn't put it past it. Oh, I don't know. So what's everybody doing then? What is everybody doing? Blue skies again. Got sunstroke. Oh, you got sunstroke? Oh, it's not good, that, is it? Stay dehydrated, man. Plenty of orange juice, plenty of water. Stay hydrated. Is that the right word? Hydrated, yeah, that's the right word, isn't it? Mad dogs, Englishmen go out in the midday sun. Am I then? You're the controller. You're the son of God, Jesus. You control everything. I had sunstroke once. I'm not sure if it was sunstroke. You know, when I did my live, I'm not sure which one, but when I went to London last with Dino, and the day after, I was well ill. I was throwing up and everything. So I don't know if it was a touch of sunstroke for me then, but I just woke up. I didn't sleep right. I hadn't had a good night's sleep, and I woke up with a banging headache, and I just went from feeling like really like I was okay, I weren't so bad, and then my head were pounding, and then I just bloody started throwing up, didn't I? It was horrible. It was awful. So, but no, I love it. I love when weather's like this. I absolutely love it. I just wish I could sit outside right now, but my phone won't allow me. Bloody phone won't allow me. I'm not going to be on too long. I'm not going to be on too long because it's boring just sitting here, not doing anything. I know you good people like something to watch. I wish I could give you something more than just sitting here talking to a screen. I can't, like I say, I'm so tempted to do a StreamYard. So tempted, but I just can't be bothered with all the hassle of photo bombing and all that lot. I just can't be bothered with it. It's too much, too much. You know what I mean? Too much. I'd love to get some of you and actually have a conversation rather than read a comment. I'd love to get yous on and have a chat with you, but yeah, I don't want to risk getting photobombed until they fix it, until they can do something about it. I don't want to do it. You're okay, Cat, just popping in to say hi again and out to respect for you and someone else. I would just be watching. Nice one, the princess. Thank you. Appreciate it, love. Like I say, it was awesome chatting to you the other night. It was well needed. It was well needed. Really did thoroughly enjoy it. Yeah, I sat there when you went off, Angela. When you went off, I sort of sat there. I'm like, is she gonna come back? Is she gonna come back or not? So I sat there for a little bit. So, and then I just left. I would, you know, funny enough, I was actually not long myself going to come off anyway because it was what 5 o'clock in morning. Was it like 5 o'clock in bloody morning or something? It's the first time I've done that for a long time, so it were nice. It were nice, nice chat. I spent 8 months in like Libyan desert in army, very hot, and learned to live with it. Yeah, you get used to it, don't you? That's what I mean. Some people do. You know, we're saying this is hot, but there's hotter than this. Places that are much hotter than this, isn't there? Do you see any shooting stars? Anyone? I saw one. Do you know? Funny enough, I did actually see someone put up a video. They're saying they were filming a star, and it was floating across the sky, and it wasn't a plane, it wasn't an helicopter, it wasn't it, but it definitely looked like, and it wasn't like a shooting star, but it was like a small moving object going across the sky. It was so interesting. Personally, I haven't seen it. I have not seen it. I've been like going out in my garden at like 3 o'clock in the morning as well, having a look, but I have not seen anything. Strange. Do 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 do. We don't know what's going on, do we? Can't work out what they are. There's some very strange stuff happening. If you can't work out what it is, Jesus, I don't think any of us will. It sure was 6 a.m, but definitely good chat and saw things from a different perspective. Take care. Yeah, I know what you mean. Definitely know what you mean. These like that's what these things are, aren't they? These like later live streams. They're a learning curve, aren't they? That we learn stuff about people. We get to know people and we learn stuff about people, and you sort of, it does sort of make you, it shows you things in a different perspective. Do you know what I mean? It does show you things in a different perspective doing these live streams. Like I always say with it, doing these lives, I think you guys coming in here teach me more than what I teach you, for sure. You know what I mean? You guys are so interesting. You come in and tell me some definitely interesting stuff, that's for sure. Stuff that I would have never have known. So I feel like I've learned more on these live streams in the past few years. Not that I can remember everything, like, because my brain's like a sponge, but sorry, that's probably wrong express. Brain like a goldfish. I learned so much stuff from you guys than what I ever bloody did at flipping school. You know what I mean? That's why I like doing these lives. That's why I do genuinely enjoy doing these lives. I get some really cool, interesting people in it. I've got some really interesting stuff to say. So, yeah, it is what it is. I love it. My brain works as fast as him. Snap. Snap. Oh, funny. And you're very funny too. Very funny. I didn't like your comment the other day, though, Jesus, about Ozzy eating the cat. That was a bit below the belt. Ozzy would never eat a cat, ever. Saw a few shooting stars last night. Yeah, it's mad. We live in one crazy world, that's for sure. One crazy world, and the fact that we all have different speculations about what's going on and what's happening and what's real and what isn't, and you know what I mean. We could talk about it till the end of time, couldn't we? Yeah, you. What are you like, Jesus? Honestly, what are you like? I don't know. But yeah, honestly, guys, I can't. Like I said, I've got a few more to come. I've got a few more of them videos to come. Like I said, I spent about 3-4 hours the other night filming it. So I've got a few more uploads to come. But I can't believe the views on some of them. The views have just gone insane on some of them videos. It's mad. I know I said I was just going to be watching and not commenting, but on the shooting star thing, I went to a place near me called the Star Disc on Saturday night and saw Lords of the New Moon. Cool. I want to go Iceland. I want to go to Iceland. I really do. I'm not into all that. Into space and into the stars and into, but I want to get up close to it's. Do you know what I mean? I want to get up close to the Aurora Borealis, and you know what I mean. Have a night. Do you know what I mean? It's the views for me, the sights when there's nothing but twinkly stars out on a night. You know what I mean? I missed that last comment. I missed that comment last month. Yeah, I'm not a massive fan of space, and do you know what I mean? When it comes to all this intellectic stuff, and do you know what I mean? NASA and all that. I'm not. I can't follow it. It's too advanced for me. But you know what I mean? I just think that there's just so much of the universe that it's too deep and too much to uncover. Shooting stars, small, rapidly moving meteor burning up on Earth. The Earth has me. The night sky should be exploding with. This is it. This is what I mean. Even just that, then it's like my brain melting. I get it. You know what I mean? I do get it, but it's like brain melting. Hey TLC, you alright, buddy? How's it going, TLC? What space projections from underneath? What space projections from underneath? Being a few near misses last few years. Well, do you know, this is the thing, is that how the world's gonna end? Are we gonna get struck? Is there gonna be another extinction again? This is another speculation, isn't it? Is that what's gonna happen, eh? I don't think it will in our lifetime. I don't think it will in our lifetime. I think there's a chance it could happen, but I don't think it will in our lifetime. I'm not sure. It's a scary thought, innit? It's a scary thought, but I get asked that question quite a lot. What would you do if a meteor came? If you got told a meteor were coming your way, I'm like, well, what could you do? Outrun it. What could you do? get building a bunker in my back garden. That's something I need to start working on next, innit? A bunker, a 1,000 feet deep bunker. Do you know what I mean? Are we all set for your stream tomorrow? I can't wait until I'm able to cut my head off and stick it on a robot body. Oh, Jesus. Jesus. So would you then, if that was the case, if we could live in a world of robots or actually have a full-on robot companion, would you do it? Is that what you would want if we could have it? I remember a message that was given from high ups. You're going to go through it, but then the rainbows are going to shine so brighter than ever, and before it's coming. Sounds interesting. See, do you know what? Funny enough, I am excited. I know that sounds daft, but I kind of do like to think of it in a positive way and think I can't wait to see what's going to happen after. I'm not gonna. It's like going through a black hole. No word of a lie. I genuinely would love to go through a black hole, just to see what is on the other side. I'm one of them where it's, if you know, when someone tells you not to push that big red button, I'd be pushing it. I'd love to put it just to see, just out of curiosity. I want to see what happens. So when it comes to death, as morbid as it sounds, I am curious to see what happens after. So it doesn't scare me. It just doesn't scare me. Do you know what I mean? I was looking up at the skylight about 3ish in the morning, about 5 years ago, and the biggest meteor ever in the UK passed over me and lit up the sky brighter than daytime. Wow. Where was that? Where did you see that argument? How much is gas in the UK? A lot. Too much. Too much, Joel. Definitely too much. And it's only on the rise as well. Run to the loo, put your head between your knees and kiss your backside goodbye. Exactly, John. That's it. What more can you do but that? Nothing happens afterwards. Nothing happens afterwards. See, I don't believe that. I don't believe that. You could be right. But I like to think something more happens. Whether we come back again, whether we start all over again, whether we come back as something else, or whether we just end up floating around as a spirit. Definitely something happens. I don't believe that nothing happens. The world's too complicated for nothing to happen. Do you know what I mean? We live in a complicated life, there's got to be something more after, if that makes sense. It can't be just end of, that's it, darkness, that's it. I don't think like that. Black holes are nothing more than different planets' magnetic fields. Science fiction. See, this is what I mean. So many different opinions in there. So many. I believe there's another world on the other side of a black hole. I think there's another world. There is another one of us, possibly living the same life, maybe more advanced, maybe not, I don't know, but I believe there's another world out there somewhere with people on it, whether the people like us, human beings like us, or extraterrestrial, I don't know, but I do believe there's another form of life somewhere else. It's complex, but we can understand it because it's easy to science. Science confuses. Yeah, science definitely is confusing. Hey, the ghost! Why did the nun walk on her Eo's cat to save her soul? That's me. Iceland is okay, but Waitrose is nice. Oh, I don't know. Dad jokes alert. What year's like you lot, eh? You don't half make me giggle. Here's me just sat here being boring and you lot come in making me laugh. Better than Netto. I want to sit outside. I'm not going to be on for too long. Because I want to go and enjoy the sun, but my phone won't enjoy the sun, so I want to go and see if I can find my Aussie's best new buddies and do some more filming. Well, there'll be trolls on live streams on that other world, if so, I'd say where I thank you. Netto shop used to be sell at meat, but people will buy it. See, no, I noticed that. Where have they gone? Where have they disappeared to now? Auditor, he's just been in here. Like, they come in, they leave a couple of comments, and then they bug off, and I don't see him again. It's like, come back. Well, you know what I mean? Come back. Come and have a conversation. Come and join in the chat. They don't. They just come in, leave a couple of sarky comments, and then bugger off again. It's like, boring. Come in and join us. To sit outside or to not sit outside, that is the question. I know. I'm like that though. I mean, even, with Aussie, I'll go out for an hour and then I'll come back in for an hour and then I'll go out for an hour. You know what I mean? Oh, my radiators do feel a bit cooler now. My radiators do feel a little bit cooler. We have a world of robots. Yeah, there's definitely something going on. There's definitely something going on. I mean, I was just watching something the other day on Kevin Hart, a video of him in an interview, and the interviewer was like asking how he does all these things. He's everywhere. He's on social media. He's everywhere, and he goes, "I have a clone. That's why." Now, obviously, I know that's probably he's just obviously messing about, joking, whatever. But is he? That's the thing, is he? Do you know what I mean? It's all right to go on an interview and have a joke around like that or whatever, but we just don't know, do we? We really don't know. Is the clones going about? Have we got duplicates running about? You know what I mean? All these unanswered things that just leave me more curious and more questions. Curiosity killed the cat. I think that is what's going to kill me off. Honestly, I think in the end that is what's going to kill me off is bloody curiosity. It definitely, absolutely, definitely. I'm so curious about so many different things that my brain just can't comprehend. You know what I mean? It just melts. It just melts. It really does. I think that is probably going to be the end of me. It's crazy, isn't it? Well, it's just mad. You could just sit here for hours just thinking about so many different things and your brain just wanders off into, and I get that, you know what I mean? I get that all the time. I absolutely get that all the time of people. You live in your own, you're away with the fairies, you. And I'm like, yeah, so what? I like being away with the fairies. So what? Leave me alone. Brain, a computer. Oh, even that, even just the brain. The fact, even just something as small as, right, I'll hear a song, yeah. This is the weird thing. I'll hear a song I haven't heard in like 10 years or even longer. A song that I've not heard for years and years. That song I used to listen to all the time when I were a kid. And I'll remember every single word. And yet I can't even remember what I did yesterday. How does that work? How does that work? How do I remember a song from years ago that I've not listened to for ages and I remember the lyrics to it and yet I don't remember what I did a few days ago? Pew. Baffles me. Absolutely baffles me. Hey, Joe. You all right, buddy? Curiosity kill. That's what's going to be. That is what's going to be put on my gravestone. That is what's going to be on my gravestone argument. Curiosity killed the cat. Actually, do you know what? I might even get a tattoo of that. I might even get a small, like where I've got that, get on the other side in small words. Curiosity killed the cat. That is a good one, that. I might even get that as a tattoo, I weren't planning on getting another tattoo, but I might even just get that as another tattoo. Because I'm just curious all the time. I am literally just constantly curious. And that's quite fitting, that, isn't it? It's quite ironic. I might just get that as a small lyric. Curiosity killed the cat. What do people think of that? Is that crazy? I had a friend who wanted to be a pathologist. Unfortunate for him, he couldn't cut it. Oh my days. Guess what they could put on mine? Go on, Joe. Go on. Oh. See, I told you, I literally have the best viewers. You guys are just so funny. You really are. Honestly, I'm not interested in going seeing comedians anymore, but I don't need it. I don't need to when I've got you lot. Do you know what I mean? All right, yeah. Is that what you get as a tattoo? Nice one. Yeah, and then you'll have to update it every year. Joe Black is here 2022. Joe Black is here 2023. Just have it going right down the centre of your back every single year. Just update it. And then the year you died, the year you passed, Joe Black is no longer here. Rest in peace, Joe Black. Oh, dear me. Do a medical definition for the memory problem. It's called Alzheimer's disease. Oh, well, I definitely feel like I'm getting old. I definitely feel like I'm getting old. That's for sure. You know, it's the past year. The past year, I can feel it now, setting in now. I'm not old. I know I'm not old, but it's definitely sitting in. Hey, Illuminati. Hi. Hey, Padaki Media. Happy Sunday to you. I will have Guess Who on my gravestone. Guess who? That's a bit ironic for you, Jesus. You'd think you'd have something a little more powerful than that. No, no, on the grave. How's you mark up your well? No such thing as old age, it's just a number. Yeah, yeah, it is. It is. Like I say, I'm not morbid about it. I'm not, it's all part of life. I'm not one of these I don't want to get old, I don't want to die. I'm not one of them because there's no stopping it. There is no stopping it. Do you know what I mean? I know it's coming and I know it's going to happen. But it's just I'd just, just the feeling that way, that you're not as young as what you once used to be. The energy's not as there. I'm not turning grey yet, though. I'm not quite turning grey yet, which is a good thing. Not looking forward to going grey. I ain't looking forward to going grey, so wouldn't you have back? Wouldn't you have back soon? I've just some comments I have to reread a few times. Yeah, that's a good one, Joe. Back soon. Yeah, Jesus, you should put back soon on your gravestone. See you soon, guys. Be back soon. 31 got grey hair already. Oh, have you? Do you not use for just men? Do you not use that stuff? Some people do, don't they? Some people start going grey really, really young. I'm glad I'm not one of them. I'm glad I'm not, because I like my hair colour. I've always been quite proud of my hair colour, so I don't want to go grey. Not again. Stressful, do it. I know. And which is quite ironic, actually, because I do get stressed quite a lot. And yet still no grey hair. So I must have good hair genes. Me. Quite like it, man. Oh, I so feel like doing a Streamyard. I want to do a Streamyard, but then I don't want to be porn bombed. I don't want to be porn bombed, and I know for a fact straight it'll happen within about 2 minutes if I do a Streamyard. I know for a fact it'll happen. Do you know what I mean? I really want to do a StreamYard with you. Like, I want to get some of yous on and have a proper conversation rather than just reading comments. What do you guys think? Because I'm not quite sure about how to do that whole banner thing, and do you know what I mean? So ADHD doesn't exist, just a lot of energy makes more sense. You've got to be careful saying that, Jesus, because a lot of people with kids with ADHD will obviously disagree with that. Hey, Hunter. I mean, obviously, my mum always thought I had ADHD, and to be fair, I still think I do have it. I won't say I have it highly, but obviously Rebecca got diagnosed with ADHD, so there's probably a possibility I do have it, but I think probably just very mild. But you're one of the nicest people I have ever met. I have ADHD. It's crazy at times. Oh, thank you for that. Thank you. It's so sweet of you to say. Of course they will, because they have programmed you to believe it. Yeah, no, I get it. I get where you're coming from. I do understand it. It probably is just a way to, because that's one thing I hated with Rebecca was medicating her. I didn't like the medication side of it. So it's quite easy for you to go to that and then to tick a few boxes as yep, this is the conditions they got. There you go. Pumping full of medication now. Yeah, I'll give your child loads of medication. Yeah, I get it, but I still do believe that there is like autism, and obviously we have, there's if there's Jesus, you've got to look at it this way: if there's a such thing as Down syndrome, which we know for a fact it does exist, then there's obviously other conditions. You know what I mean? Autism. There's different, behaviour issues, isn't there, that you've got to take into consideration. But I get what you're saying. I do understand what you're saying. I won't take my meds. Yeah, this is the thing. I just don't trust him. I really don't trust him. I'd rather be hyper. I'd genuinely rather be hyper. Be you. If you have ADHD, that's who you are. This is just something you're born with. Why interrupt that with bloody silly medication? Do you know what I mean? I was diagnosed with it when I was a child, but I've always been denial. I've always said it was just a label and nothing more. Yeah, no, I get it. I completely understand it. I was forced to take medication for 7 years old upwards till. Do you know what I mean? School hated it when I used to take in school, and do you know what I mean? They hound me to give it a. They absolutely hounded me to give it a, and I used to go into school meetings and cry. And do you know what I mean? So I thought, right, fine, I'll let her have it for school because she's in school. You know what I mean? But when she's at home, she doesn't need it. Do you know what I mean? So there is a great video I will post about autism and Ashbangers. Post the link. Put the link in, Jesus, and I'll give it a watch. You will make yourself full screen right after you bring someone up until you have heard their voice and you are sure it's them. You make yourself full screen right up after you bring someone up until but it still happens, doesn't it, Joe? Like they'll bring someone on screen and then it'll still somehow happen. Do you know what I mean? They'll still somehow get porn bombed. So, and knowing me, I'll miss it. You know what I mean? So, I know I want to do a Streamyard. I do kind of do want to do one. You know what I mean? Because I'd love to just bring you guys on and actually get a conversation going, but I don't know what happened. You don't lose your channel, do you? What actually happens? I forgot. Is it your stream just goes down, but you can come back, can't you? Not if you do what I just said. I don't know. Shall I do one? I don't know. I kind of do. I'm not brave enough. I'm not brave enough to do it. I'm a chicken. I just want to have a proper chat with you guys. I just want to get you on and have a proper chat rather than just reading your comments. Do you know what I mean? We can have a really good discussion about this, can't we? You're back. Yeah, Trevor, I'm back. I came back on my phone. My phone overheated and crashed. My phone overheated. My phone is like Rebecca and it doesn't like the sun. AZT for age streaming. It was all this that killed off people with so. Do a Streamyard. Who's gonna join me? Who's gonna come on and join me if I do one? Put thumbs up if you're gonna come on and join me. Cat, you are doing the next vaccination. Are you doing the next vaccination centre? I don't know, because most of them aren't open now, are they? There is still a few. I need to download it. You don't need to actually download it. You don't need to download it. You could just do it through the internet browser. I haven't got it downloaded. If it does, close it down, delete the stream and start a new stream. Fair enough. I would, but at the cafe. No worries, Trevor. So I don't know. I want to do one. I haven't. It's been so long. But I don't know. Argument possible. Not sure, but evidence is gathering more about what causes this. See, it's hard to just what I mean. You're obviously having a good chat back and forth, aren't you? And it's hard to put what you mean in a comment, isn't it? This is what I mean. So it'd be good to have actually have a good conversation about this. So, but also on the other hand, it's nice to see you all getting on as well. Though I love the fact that you all obviously have a chat amongst yourselves as well. I love that. You know what I mean? I don't get people falling out in here. Doesn't happen. We don't allow it here. I just don't want to do a Streamyard, but I'm too chicken. We have to talk in chord about the 2 years flat and the curve. Yeah, that's another thing, innit? I don't want to go down that rabbit hole of talking about all that C word again. Make peace, not war. Exactly. That's all it is. Let's just have a chat. We don't all have to agree. We definitely don't all have to agree and have, agree and stuff. Just have a debate, innit? Just have a nice topic of conversation. That's what I mean. I went on Society X's stream the other night. I was on there all night. Absolutely loved it. What a stream it was. What an absolute awesome stream it was. It really enjoyable. Really, really had a really good time. What an awesome guy Jamie is as well. There's a couple in Sheffield. There's definitely one in the market, but it's only open at certain days, the market. Yeah, there's one in Preston. But again, most of them, see, that's the thing, Pinaki. It's the Pinaki. I always get that, Pinaki, same thing, innit? It's the same thing, innit? We know what it's about. We know what it is. You know what I mean? You go there, film. Oh, you're not allowed to film me, yeah? No. I'm going to ring the police. We're going to get the police here to move you on. The police come, take their side. Yeah, it's just, you're not allowed to film them, It's just put yourself in their shoes and just, think how they don't want to be filmed. It's a bit of a security threat. Boring, same thing, innit? We know the score now, don't we? Make peace and give peas a chance. Give peas a chance. Peas lives matter. Peas lives matter. I'm debating now. I'm in a debate now. I'm arguing with myself. I'm actually arguing with myself right now. Do it. No, don't do it. Do it. No, don't do it. Don't do it. I really want to do a Streamyard. What do people think? Yes or no? Come on. Let me get voting. I wish we could do a poll on here. I wish I could put a poll on. You can't do that on here. Get a poll up. You can't do a poll up on here. Yes. One yes. Are they mushy peas? Oh no, his cats has gone. Yeah, this is me. This is the crazy side coming out. This is the crazy side. You're looking pretty chilled there, cat. I am. I'm so chilled. I really am. Hey, not left, not right. It's straight down the middle. I'm listening whilst cleaning again. Oh, hey, Edwards. Nice one. It's you think you should do it. I don't know. I'm in an argument with myself. I'm saying I love the fact that I've got someone in here called argument because I'm literally arguing with myself right now. I can't decide. And I've probably jinxed myself as well. Do you know what I mean? I've probably jinxed myself. It's never happened up till now. Luckily, touch wood, it's not happened to me right now. You know what I mean? All the Streamyards I've done and it's not actually happened right now. But now I'm talking about it, it probably will, won't it? 1.5. You're not helping, guys. You're not bloody helping out here. You're just making it harder. Oh. What do you think, Ozzy? What do you think? Hey? What do you think, Ozzy? He don't care. He not bothered. Careful, Crinkle Mike, come on. See, because that's the thing as well. I want to give everybody a chance. I've never had Crinkle on one of my streams either. I think I've only talked to Crinkle once or twice on a couple of streams. Why don't you go to Manchester Trafford Centre with your dog out? I've done it. I've been there. I've done it. I've been there, done that. I need to do something new. I'm looking to do something new. I want to do something different that I've not done before. I've done so much stuff on this channel that I think I've pretty much near enough done everything there is to do. No, that's probably not true. There's loads of things to do, but you know what I mean. You're lucky. You're lucky. I don't know. I'm so in debate. If I do one, I might do one later. Later on tonight, if I do. You might see me back later on tonight. Who knows? Who knows? If I do, I do. I'll come back on later on tonight. If I don't, I don't. I'll surprise you all. I'll surprise you all. If I don't do one, then I've obviously chickened out. Put one in the chat for yes or two in there. But hell yes. Oh. It's so hard. It's so hard. Shall we see if we can get Trevor? Shall we see if we can get some of the regulars back? Me, you, Teletime, some of the old gang back here. Get it back to what it was back in the beginning days. Do you think we could take it back to them days, Trevor? What do you think? Or is it a case of we get a new gang going? We get a new gang going. I'm off to sit in the sun for a bit. All right, Jesus. Like I said, I'll probably be back out in a bit. If my phone allows it, if my phone allows me to, I'll be back out there too. Telly does still come in here. Telly jumps in from time to time. So it'd be nice to get everyone back on screen again and get us all having a giggle and a chat again. Just a random off the cuff catch up. Get Telly playing his guitar again and whatnot. I miss it. I do. I miss you lot. I miss them days. Have you done it, Kat? Manchester, yeah. I've been to Trafford Centre. Been there. It's one of the best places. They're so awesome, Trafford Centre. You know, with filming. They haven't got an absolute issue with filming in Trafford Centre. Just bloody everywhere else. It's been a while. Just look back through my channel, Pinnack. Look back through my channel of all stuff that I've done. And then come back and see if there's not something I haven't done. It's been a while. It's been a good couple of 2.5 years now. Thereabouts, give or take. Time's flown. Time's absolutely flown. And look at all awesome people that have come along since as well. All the awesome people. I know one of the most poshest, finest hotels in Manchester, Midland Hotel at St. Peter's Square. They hate people like me and Charlie. There's that guy on TikTok. I follow him on TikTok. I think I probably put a few uploads on YouTube. I'm not sure. There's a guy who just basically do the litter police, and it just goes out and just saves people from getting fined in Manchester, and it's so good. It's so good. Just literally walks up and you can see the look on the faces. When he walks up to them, they're like, oh, not you again. Not you again. Honest to God, how they're still going. How they're still going in bloody Manchester is beyond me. You'd think they'd just give it up. I'm up like, I need to come and check your... I'm sorry, Pinnack. I haven't actually properly checked out your channel. In fact, I'll make you a mod, buddy. I will make you a mod. And I'll... Because you do see... You have been coming in quite regular, haven't you? Why is it not letting me click on it? It doesn't always let me click on people, you know. Oh, for God's sake. I'll make you a mod. There we go. And then drop your link in. Drop your link in, Pinnack. And I'll come and check his channel out properly later. I hate the environmental goons. It bugs me. Absolutely bugs me. Just honestly to God. I mean, on the other hand, looking at it from the other side, I wouldn't want, if they did disappear, I get that, other people might say, well, would you rather have people littering? But obviously not. People shouldn't litter. You know what I mean? People definitely shouldn't litter. But on the other hand, should people be fined 150 quid as well? You know what I mean? Yeah, no, I've checked your channel out, Joe. I haven't been on it recently. I've not been on it recently. Put your link in, Joe. Put your link in. I've not been on it recently, but I've been on your channel. Target women in your exactly. And they say they don't. Obviously, they say they don't target certain people, but they do. You definitely know they do. So yeah, they need to be stopped. It's not good. No, and the fair enough. Do you know what? It made more sense if the fine did all go to the council. Do you know what I mean? If all of the fine went to the council, it wouldn't be a bad thing. But the fact that majority of the fine goes to them as a private company, that's what makes it worse. Do you know what I mean? Put up a few shorts the other day. Yeah, put your link up, Joe, and I'll come and check it out. And same with you, Pinak, put your link up. Put your link, anyone more than welcome to put your link up to your channel. Hey, protect our children. Hello. I've seen a lot of your stuff, just never really spoke to you. Yeah, but this is what I mean. This is why it'd be good to do another Streamyard. It'd be good to get you on Streamyard and do you know what I mean? And have a good chat with you. Because like I say, you're a newcomer to me. You are a newcomer, so it would be good to actually get you on and have a chat with you. And not just reading your comments, you know what I mean? It's enough that a policeman tells a kid to throw it in the rubbish and exactly. They should be just there and tell people to pick it up. That's it. Tell people there to pick it up and put it in the bin. You know what I mean? Not fine them. So yeah, you're absolutely right. Yeah, everybody go and drop the links and go check out each other's channels and whatnot. Like I say, I know there's a few people channels I need to check out. Do we think we'll go to war? Do we think Britain will go to war? That's what they're saying, innit? Do we think it's going to happen? They don't care about later, just the money. Yeah, exactly, Joe. It's true. It's true. But with, like I say, with that guy about, I'm surprised. I mean, the thing is, though, there needs to be more of him because the problem is there's about, I think, 20 of them, and obviously they're split up into twos or threes, dobbing about Blackburn, Manchester. They're obviously dobbing about Manchester, so there's only one of him. So there's only one of him, but it must still, put a hole in the pocket by doing it. You know what I mean? Tech Putin war is over. Yeah. Oh, you're right, Trevor. It's true. It's true. And then there's obviously cyber attacks, and again, that's another topic, isn't it, of discussion. That's another topic of discussion. Different kinds of wars, isn't there, going on? Different kind of wars. Not just. Yeah, I might do one later. Like I say, what time are we on now? It's only right. So yeah, if I might do a stream, I might just give a stream. I'd go later. Check back later, guys, and I might just do one. See if we can get some old faces back in the streams and some new ones as well. Some new ones. Who's gonna jump? Put thumbs up if you're gonna join me if I do one. Hey Billy Bob, I get the usual lot. I'm making more dollar from the so-called energy crisis 2 years ago. I've got and wonder what's next. Yeah, there'll always be something. You're right, Billy. There'll always be something. There'll always be something for sure. Definitely always be something. You put the same link in at the same time. Great minds think alike, Joe and Pinak. You put the same link in. Oh, honestly. Listen, from Dublin. I knew you from the streams on the protests in England. Ah, from Dublin. Are you from Dublin? Are you from Dublin? I want to get an Irish. If I do a Streamyard, I want an Irish on the stream. Listen to that sexy Irish accent. Are you going to be in Telford in September? In September, is there another one in September? Because I missed the last one. So is there another one in September? Again, it is. I will if I can. It's just getting there. It is. It's just getting there. Over the past 2 years, is the energy companies have made a record profit now. Is this BS? Half American. That's two ends of the stick, eh? Irish and American. Very nice. Where are you from in America? Well, you know what I mean. We're from in America. Thanks for making me a mod. No, you're welcome. No worries. Like I say, it's just not you know what I mean. No big deal. It's just to show my appreciation for coming in and whatnot. Like I say, don't get if anybody's a mod. I don't think I will on Modgers. I'll say this now. I don't think I will on Modgers. But if I ever do, don't think it's because you've done anything wrong. It's probably because I'm just playing around with mods, and I don't want too many mods in my stream. Do you know what I mean? I don't want to make overload my stream with just mods, which will probably be usually the case because if I get my regulars in here, then it is just going to be a case of mods in here. So you know what I mean? I'm just saying if I ever do unmod you, then don't be offended. Doesn't mean you've done anything to upset me. It's just me playing around with mods and whatnot. Because I know people do get a bit, there's people in past who have unmodded and they get a bit offended by it. You know what I mean? And it's nothing personal. It's just nothing personal. You know what I mean? So, for family from me, I was raised near Boston. Nice. Back here as a teenager. Which one do you prefer? Ireland or America? Which one do you like better? I hate one, trust me. Yeah, I think a lot of us do. Illuminati. Do you know what I mean? I don't think you're alone there. Most popular city in the world, as it's always Dublin. I love Dublin. I really do like Dublin. Ireland, you prefer Ireland, do you? Nice choice. Wasn't expecting that, I'll be honest. Wasn't expecting that. I know that feeling, getting abused for changing the mods. Yeah, you know what I mean? It shouldn't be a big deal, local. It shouldn't be a big deal, really. But some people do. Some people take it so seriously. Do you know what I mean? I've unmodded you and our local, and you never fell out with me. I unmodded Joe, and he's still here. You know what I mean? I think I've modded and unmodded a few people, and then modded you again. Trains, buses, finds us and straight. We all know it's. So yeah, it is. It's not. You know what I mean? It's not a massive deal, is it? They are rich and struggling. Would I give people more? I see. I'm gonna mod you as well. Argument, because you're another good one. Mod you, add moderator. See, my stream's just becoming full of mods now. Because somebody's always bound to come in and go, why is there so many mods in here? Well, because you're my regulars. Like I said, if anyone ever does that, if anyone ever mods me, do you know that video I did about mods? Just drop that link in and tell them to go watch that. Please for me. But what is a mod? That's the thing exactly, Samuel. To me. Like I say again, I've put a video about it. Like I say, if you do want to go and watch it. I don't know if that's the oh no, look, see Joe's for quick fingers. Joe's got quick fingers. Go find that video where I'm talking about mods, Joe, and put that link in. It's mods for some channels. Mods are just somebody who controls the chat, and when trolls come in, they just ban them. Obviously, people who drop links in. But for me, it's just to show my appreciation to regulars. I'm not going to mod anybody who asks, though, 3D Fight Club. I ain't going to mod anybody who asks. I noticed you came into my stream the other day, but I think this is your second time in, so I'm not modding anybody who asks. You've got to be a regular. You have to be a regular in my streams. So, and then I'll mod you. I don't finish work till 6 a.m, so can't join unless you do it late. Yeah, if I do a StreamYard, I'll do it later. I'll definitely do it later. I'll do it later on. I get it. Thanks for the info. Yeah, no worries. Yeah. For me, like I say, I went through a period where I didn't have any mods at all. Nobody was a mod because I just didn't think they were needed. You know what I mean? But it is what it is for me. Like I say, it's just showing my appreciation to some people who are regulars in my chat. And like I say, if I do unmod you, then don't be offended. Don't be offended. I've been here 3 years since Tech. I might mod you. I'm not quite sure yet. Don't, again, like I said, don't take it personally, but I don't want to be a mod too much. Yeah, no, there we go. That's all right. If you, like I said in my video, if there's anybody a mod and they don't want to be a mod, just let me know and I will unmod you. Not a problem. Not a problem at all. So that's all right if you don't want to be a mod. Because like I said, I've said that to people. I'm a mod. I'm a mod in a few people's chat, and I prefer to go in a chat and enjoy it. I don't, you know what I mean? I don't want the responsibility of blocking people and whatnot. You know what I mean? Been a big supporter of you just being in the background. No worries, no worries. A lot of people do. This is what I mean. I know a lot of people are like, I do that with a lot of streams as well. I watch a lot of streams and sometimes I don't chat. Yeah, that's my friend. Yeah, no worries. Like I say, it's nothing personal. Absolutely nothing personal. You know what I mean? It doesn't mean I like you any better, or if you're not a mod, I like you any less. Nothing to do with that. Absolutely not for me. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, definitely. If I do a Streamyard, I'll definitely do one more later on tonight. And I'll hope for the best. Cross my fingers and hope for the best, because I'm not gonna lie, it's not my cup of tea. Not my cup of tea, but I'm just interested to see you all get on and what conversation we can get going. I think it's this one. Yeah, you're probably right. Like I say, yeah, you're most likely right. Like I say, just go give that a quick watch if you haven't watched it already. I don't know if there's any other videos on there about mods and whatnot. Everybody might have a. Let me know let me know if who's a mod in here for somebody else's chat, or if there's somebody else in here who does live streams and what their reason behind the mods is. Everybody might have different reasons for having mods and why they pick specific people as well. Do you know what I mean? A mod is somebody that can look after somebody's channel, remove problems, and keep it. Exactly. But to be honest with you, like this, the thing is with me as well, the other reason why I say I don't need mods is because I don't have that many people in. You know what I mean? But some of these channels that have obviously thousands of people in the chat, it's impossible for them to keep up with the chat. Do you know what I mean? It's impossible for them to keep up with it. So obviously that's then become the mod chat. I can't believe it. Bloody once, there's no word of a lie. When AB did a live once, AB did a live once. He modded me, and I'm like, I can't mod this chat. There was about 1,000 and odd people in there, and I'm like, I can't mod this chat. I can't mod this chat. It's impossible. I couldn't believe it when he modded me. Honest to God, I could not believe it when he modded me. And then I'm like, I don't know what to do here. I don't know what to do. I haven't changed my list of mods in over a year. Yeah, I probably won't. Now, local. I'm not gonna lie. I probably won't. I don't think I'm a mod in mod in yours, local. But that's what I mean. I think it's because I've told you I don't want to be a mod. So I don't think I am a mod in yours. I'm not sure if I am or not. But yeah, this is what I mean. It doesn't bother me at all. Do you know what I mean? I've been a mod and I haven't been a mod. It doesn't bother me at all. So. Because yeah, I know for some people who come into certain streams, it probably does feel intimidating. Do you know what I mean? When they come in and then they see everybody's a mod and then they're not, it probably comes across as a bit intimidating. Do you know what I mean? So that's probably the other reason as well for not having too many mods in the chat. But then, you know, as long as you're not going to troll, then, do you know what I mean? Because it makes me laugh how some people come into a chat and go, why have I been banned? Why I always get banned me. Then I'm like, well, then why? There must be a reason. There must be a reason. I love it when people say that in a chat when they go, why have I been banned? You know what I mean? Why did you ban me? Well, there must be a reason. Do you know what I mean? And I don't normally do the banning as well. It's not me who actually does the banning, so there must be a reason. You know what I mean? It's all right, Pinat. No worries. I might not be here. I'm probably going to come off soon anyhow. Like I say, and are you going to come on, Pinac? Then, if I do a Streamyard later, will you come on? If I do one later, are you going to come on the panel? If they're a mod, you can trust to bring them up on the panel stream. Yeah, exactly. I think a majority of people in here I'll trust to bring yous on, without a shadow of a doubt. But then that's the thing, if I bring you up on panel, you know, it's quite a challenging thing doing both the panel and the chat as well. You know what I mean? Feeling like you're on the panel talking and then you have to look after the chat as well. Which I suppose that's a good reason for having a couple of mods as well. If you're on the panel, then you don't need to focus too much on the chat, I guess. But I don't know, everybody's different, aren't they? Everybody's different. But all I know is that, like I said, the people that I get in here are genuinely very, very loyal and very supportive. So I'm really happy with the group of people I get in here. Even the odd few, even the odd scallywags I get in here. Do you know what I mean? Who came in, auditor for auditor, if you're still there. Do you know what I mean? I've not got a problem with anyone. It's just these daft people who come in and then get really personal. Do you know what I mean? Some people just come in and get so personal, and it's like, there's no need for it. There's just absolutely no need for it. Do you know what I mean? I don't mind people coming in and saying flipping, you know, who's against auditing. Not got an issue with that, but it's just when you start getting personal, it just, do you know what I mean? So it's a bit of a fine feel. We talked about this on Jamie's stream the other night. It's a bit of a fine line. Do you know what I mean? It is a bit of a fine line between free speech and then when does free speech become hate speech? Do you know what I mean? So I am a massive believer in free speech, but then there's just obviously no need to get personal, if that makes sense. Which obviously some people do, and obviously people don't like it. So, but then the thing is, like I said on Jamie's stream, it's just words. And again, I don't know if Princess Angela is still about. We had this conversation. I get for some people, some people are just more, like me, sensitive. Do you know what I mean? Some people are just more sensitive. Do you know what I mean? And certain words might trigger them and whatnot. But sometimes it's like, it's just words on a screen. You know what I mean? If someone comes in now and calls me ugly, then I can't get upset over it. Do you know what I mean? I can't get upset over a stranger coming in my chat and calling me horrible names. It just does not upset me in the slightest. But obviously, with some people, it does. You know what I mean? So everybody's different, aren't they? When modding, especially on a larger channel, you just have to know what is wanted by the channel owner. Exactly. And that's the thing. Sometimes you don't. Like, do you know what I mean? I've obviously made it perfectly clear to you that realistically, you don't really need to do anything as a mod. Drop your links in, you know what I mean? You're more than welcome to drop links in, but you know what I mean? If you are a mod, you don't have to ban people. You know what I mean? It's personally, it's just about using your own discretion. You know what I mean? It's just about using your own discretion when it comes to things. Yeah, thanks, Illuminati. Appreciate it, but you'll get people who disagree with you. Do you know what I mean? You'll get people disagreeing with you. But the funny thing is, right? The funny thing is with this, when somebody does get blocked, you will find out about it on somebody else's stream. Do you know what I mean? You'll find out about it on somebody's stream because you'll go into somebody else's stream and somebody who's blocked on your channel will go, why am I blocked on your channel? Why am I blocked on your channel? And actually, some people have put like that channel. I put a community post up about him not so long ago. Exposing auditors is called. Exposing auditors, and he apologised to me on somebody else's stream, so I've unblocked him. You know what I mean? I've unblocked him. I blocked him on my channel and I've gone and unblocked him, you know what I mean? So it is what it is, do you know what I mean? If someone's blocked, they can be easily unblocked as well, you know what I mean? Sticks and stone, most of them wouldn't say out if stood in front of you. Exactly, Billy. Well said. Absolutely 100% well said. You know, the amount of threats I've been, you know, people emailed me and said, I'm coming to you, and they, you know, actually use the rape word. I'm coming to your house and I'm gonna, you know, do this to you and do that to you. And it's like, okay, yeah, all right, of course you are. Of course you are. You know what I mean? It would be like someone coming up to a lady in the street just to call her ugly, so nasty. They do it online because they won't, yeah, exactly. It's so true. And even the thing is, even if they did, do you know what I mean? Even if I got a bit of abuse out on the street, even if they did actually come up to me and call me a name, I'd just, I'd just, I'd just film them and walk away. Do you know what I mean? I'd be like, yeah, all right, buddy, see you later, whatever. Do you know what I mean? You've got to, you know what I mean? You've got to get to a point in life where just not to give two hoots. You know, again, yes, you have certain down days where you feel a little bit, sensitive. You know what I mean? I get sensitive at the best of times. Don't get me wrong. Do you know what I mean? I get sensitive at the best of times, but you know what I mean. We're doing this whole online stuff. You've got to take things with a pinch of salt and tell them to fuck right off. Exactly. Exactly. You know what I mean? Let them show themselves up. Let them show themselves up. You know what I mean? The end of the day, we have horrible people in this world and we have nice people. If people want to go around being horrible, then that's on them. That's on them. We can't change it. There's obviously a reason, a personal, reason for it. Whether they're trying to make themselves feel better by doing it, whether they've been bullied themselves. There's obviously a reason why they do it. You know what I mean? A lot of people say it's down to jealousy, but I don't think it is. You know what I mean? You get a lot of people, a lot of these live streamers, I've heard, oh, they're just jealous. They're just jealous, because I'm doing well and they're not. They're just jealous. I don't, it might be, I could be wrong, it might be, but I think there's something more to it. There's something more going on with these people than that. It's like it's kind of like a bit of psychotic, you know what I mean? It's like a kid who comes into school. If a kid comes into school and they're very isolated, they're very cut off, they're very, they don't interact with any other kids, they keep themselves to themselves, you obviously know that there's something going on. You know what I mean? There's something, do you know what I mean? You've got to look a bit deeper to see that there must be something more going on, you know what I mean? And that's the same with each other. That's why when they come in, I give them a chance. If people come in here and they have done, you know what I mean? That's why I say don't block them. Don't, especially not straight away. Give them a chance. You know what I mean? And then, like I said, there's other people in here who've come in and are a little bit blunter than other people. You know what I mean? They just say it how it is. They say things that other people might not quite say. Do you know what I mean? They just say things in a little bit more of a blunter way, and other people might take it a little bit more, harsh. It comes across as quite harsh. Because you know what I mean? Again, with these live streams, you learn. You know what I mean? And I've had to learn that amongst a few people, coming across different characters. Yeah, like Spunkfish. Spunkfish there. If that's the Spunkfish I was on a live stream with the other week, Spunkfish is exactly like that. Some people are a little bit more harsh than other people. Do you know what I'm saying? Some people are a little bit more softer spoken. Other people are a little bit more harsh. So, you know what I mean? You're right, Spunkfish. How are you doing, buddy? I'm thinking of doing a Streamyard later. Thinking about it. I'm not 100% sure yet. Yeah, my local is a good one. He's a good guy, local. Stop the drinking panels, mate. Yeah, you've got to stop drinking so much, and I wouldn't do that, mate. Getting drunk and then going on a panel. I must admit, I don't agree with that. Because you say that's even worse when you're drunk and then you obviously say things. And do you know what I mean? If you're drunk and then you go on a panel, the Catwoman. I'm okay, Pet. I know you are. I know. You just, you know, I think you might be a bit intoxicated, that's all. Why are you shoving your camera in that nice lady's face? Shoving my face in your camera. Get your face out of my camera. Yeah, if I can give any advice, don't go onto a panel drunk, because I don't think it does you any good. You're both right, and you local. Yeah, but if we might be right, but are you going to do it? Or go to Spoons and get Billy Bob to buy you a bloody bottle of Prosecco. Do it that way instead. That's a different way of doing it. Go turn up at Weatherspoons and get the chap to buy you a drink and get drunk that way. Yeah, but that's different, Billy. If I get drunk on my own live, that's a bit different. You know what I mean? If I got drunk now, if I got absolutely blooded, I can make a fool of myself all I want on my panel. Do you know what I mean? This is my panel. If I want to get drunk on my panel, then that's fine. But I wouldn't go on somebody else's panel drunk. Do you know what I mean? I wouldn't go on to somebody else's panel drunk. I want Shuffing channel, can't find it. What's that? You want whose channel? Shuffling. Shuffling, I can't find it. I'm surprised you didn't come on again the other night, Spunkfish. I was on Jet Society's chat the other night as well. I had on all night and it was awesome. Absolutely awesome. That's probably because some intoxicated person weren't on there as well. I'm only kidding. Shuffling he's called. I don't know. I'm sure Joe might, with his quick fingers, might find it for you. I don't know what channel that is. Oh, have I gone blurry? Ooh, went blurry for a second then. I've been on Detox Catwoman. No worries. Keep it up. I know, I understand it's probably a really hard thing to do. You know what I mean? You know, if you like a good drink, then you like a good drink. I really can't. I've never been in that position. I'm not a drinker, so I don't know what it's like to go through, you know. I mean, I'm not quite sure if you are an alcoholic. I don't want to use that word because you might not be, but for alcoholics who are trying to cut down and cut out, it must probably be really, really, really difficult. Like, obviously, for anybody who's given up smoking as well, I guess. Must be the same for people who are trying to give up smoking. Hi, Sniper. Hiya. How are you? God, I've been on an hour and a half already. That sun is calling me. That sun is calling me, and I'm gonna have to go and sit out in garden again. Get some more videos up. Get some more of my little videos up. I know they're silly. Let me know what you think, guys. Then honest opinions. These little shorts I've been putting up of Ozzy. I know they're not everybody's cup of tea, and they're not my normal, obviously, audit videos. But what does everybody think of everybody? It's just something a little bit different, something a little bit silly. You know what I mean? What do people think of them? Love you, Cat. Love your Blackburn lives. Thank you, Spunkfish. I appreciate it. I'm good, Sniper. I'm really good. Enjoying the weather. I really am enjoying the weather at the minute. What about you? I hope you're good. And I like to know, is Ozzy out going? No, it's right in here with me. It's right in here. It's been a bit uneasy last few days. It's been a bit uneasy. It's a bit up and down, you know. He's in and out, and then he's in and he goes out, and then he doesn't want to be out. He comes back in again. So the bull cat as is the player. I've got a few more to come. Got a few more to come. Like I said, I expect what it was the other night. I was waiting for my brother to drop something off, and I'm sat in garden, and I was honestly sat in garden for about 3 hours, and honestly, Ozzy was just going mad with these two cats. No word of a lie, I was just filming them for hours. So I've got about 3-4 hours of footage. Do you know what I mean? So I'm just trying to snip out the best bits and put them up in shorts. You know what I mean? Trying to cut out the best bits, but I had a really, really whale of a time filming them. You know what I mean? Absolutely had a whale of a time filming them. Honestly to God, I'm surrounded by cats round here. Literally surrounded by cats, and they're always coming in my garden. Far too hot for him. Yeah, I think it is getting to him. I think it is getting to him, Billy. It's not been so bad, but I think he is feeling it now. He's in and he's out. All last night it was up and down like a bloody yo-yo. He wouldn't settle, so yeah, I think it is getting to him a little bit. There is one channel called Shuffling with 37 subs and 2 gaming bids. Like I say, I don't know, Joe. Ask Spunkfish. Spunkfish is that the one that you're on about? If it is, I don't mind you, Joe, dropping the link. I don't want any links, any dodgy links putting up though, mind. Like I said, Joe, you use your own discretion. You use your own discretion. I don't think I need to tell you. I think you're quite good at all this. So I'll give it 5 more minutes. Give it 5 more minutes and then I'm going to come off. I'll stay on for a bit longer and then, like I say, what do you think, Billy? What do you think, Billy, if I do a StreamYard later on? I don't know if you was in the chat at that point. Everyone, whether to do a StreamYard or not. Get a few people up on the panel. I'm so undecisive. So undecisive. Yeah, you want me to do one, Sniper? I know everybody does, but I'm just nervous. I'm just nervous, that's all, with everything that's gone on and everything that's happened. I'm so nervous. You retracted that message. Don't know if you intended to put that or not. Let me know, guys. Let me know. And if anybody else watches this back after, let me know in the chat whether you think I should do a StreamYards. Why what? Why what, Sniper? StreamYard. Why do I want to do a StreamYard? Or why not? Why not? Or why do I want to do a StreamYard? Poll for StreamYards. 1 for yes, 2 for hell yes. I'm sort of getting the impression that people do want me to do one. I'm getting that impression that people want me to do a StreamYards. I'm so nervous though. I'm so nervous. I kind of want you to do it. I wish you could do it for me, Joe. If I do one, I wish you could like run it for me and sort of like control it. Do you know what I mean? I wish you could do that. I wish you could co-join host with somebody. That'd be a good idea for actually, I'll have to speak to Talking about that. I'll have to speak to Talking about that because he says he chats with somebody who works with Streamyards. I'll have to speak to Talking because that'd be a good idea, wouldn't it? To be able to co-host and they can look, sort of like be a mod, not kind of be a mod, but you know what I mean. Sort of like look at who's coming in and protect you from the naughty people and stuff. It'd be good to be able to like literally join somebody, like join up and do it together. It'd be all right, that. I don't know if that'd be a possible thing. Then that'd be, there is a way you can make that. Oh, is it? See, this is what I'm saying. I'm learning. So how's that then? How do you do that? The ways you can make them a court owner. I know it's something in sharing the link or something, is it? Because that'd be so much better. And does that mean you can basically both see who is then coming on the panel? If you get a co-owner, can you both see who's coming up onto the panel? Not 100%, never done it. Right. Has anybody else done it that you know of? Has anybody else that you know of done it? Like I said, they're not my cup of tea, you know what I mean? I'm not a massive fan of doing them as it is, so do you know what I mean? But if I can do it properly and make sure it's done right, you know what I mean, then I'm not too fussed. I will do more of them. It's just I've heard nothing but hassle, you know what I mean, recently, over the past couple of months. I've heard nothing but hassle. Like I say, I don't mind jumping on other people's panels because that's their panel, you know what I mean? But to do my own, I've seen it on one or two channels. Yeah, but I wouldn't mind co-hosting with somebody. Because like I say, I'm just like me. I'll bring anybody on. Do you know what I mean? This is my issue. I'll bring anyone on me. I've done it before. And like I say, I'm surprised, touch wood, I've had it happen to me. Do you know what I mean? I know it's only like a newer thing where it's going on, but I've never had any problems. But with everything that's gone on, I'm just a little bit more skeptical about it. So, like I said, guys, let me know. Anybody that's new in or anybody that's going to probably maybe watch the stream back, let me know in the chat whether you'd like me to see me do a StreamYards or not. Whether you'll join me on the paddle or not. And maybe I might do one later. If I can convince myself 100%. I'm like 50-50 at minute. I'm so 50-50. Because I worry for nothing. I know I worry for nothing as well. Do you know what I mean? Even jumping on other people's channels, I worry for nothing. But like I said, I had a really good time on Jamie's the other night. Really good time. I enjoyed myself so much. But it's a different scenario doing it on your own channel. It's a different, you know what I mean? Like he was proper on the ball the other night. Do you know what I mean? I know he had a few people backstage waiting to come in and ruin it for him. I want my Society coming in and let me know as well. Do you know what I mean? If I could get somebody like Society to come in, don't know where he's at, and you know what I mean. Give me a bit of advice. Because I haven't paid for it as well. I know a lot of people have paid for StreamYards as well. I've not paid for it. So I've got like the basic. I haven't got all the banners and all the, you know what I mean, that the extra add-ons that you get with StreamYards either. I haven't got any of that. But yeah, they definitely need to do something about it. They definitely need to do something about it because it's clearly not our fault when we get some numpty coming in trying to join me after this stream. It's unlisted. What that is that your what's that? Join you. Are you doing a stream? Are you doing a stream? What about live free? What about free live? What do you mean, Sniper? I don't know what you mean. What you have to elaborate a little bit. So are you doing a Streamyard, John? Join, or is that a link to your stream? Yeah, it's a Streamyard link, right? If I click on it now, what'll happen? Because I'm on a live. I don't want it to. I'm gonna click on it now. I don't want that because I know it'll open up my browser. I know this will stay open. What'll happen now if I click on it? No, not click on because I can't click on it after I end this live. If I end my live, I can't click on it then because my chat disappears. My chat disappears. I won't be able to see it till tomorrow. Did you know that, chat? When I do a live this way, when I do a live this way, and then when I end the live, I can't see the chat till tomorrow because I think YouTube are updating the chat or something. It may end your stream. I don't think it'll end it. I think it might just open up my browser. I think my live will still continue. I'm going to give it a try. If I, right, because I'm going to end it anyway. I'm going to click on that link. I'll click on it. And if it ends my live, then catch me on, I think it's Jaws. And I'll say goodbye. But I don't think it'll end.